Are you serious? I just made the biggest mess. There's my translucent powder. Here's my lap. Here's my vanity. What just happened? Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Amber. Welcome my BBFs. And if you're new here, well, you know, I'm excited that you're here. This video right here is to help you get your glow on. Yeah, your glow, like, hey, glow. I'm in my beauty room. I am looking for these cool names to name it. So if you have any ideas, drop those in the comments below. But yeah, I do call it my beauty room. I love it because it is beautiful and it's where I do all things beauty. So that's what my room is. And I could call it all things beauty because that's what my room is. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe I just answered my own question. But in this video, stay tuned, but turn on those notification bells. Don't forget to subscribe and always leave those comments because I ask lots of questions. I'm excited to get to know you even more, but we're going to dig into this beautiful glow and I'm excited about that. So let's do a little get ready with me and get your glow on. So go ahead, let's jump right into it. Starting right here with primer. So I literally almost like dropped that in my face. Foundation primer. If I don't use this, I just am like, okay, why did I just work so hard for this face and I'm not even trying to like make it last? That's a joke. So I'm going to take this primer on the areas obviously that my foundation is going to be on. And this will give me some good coverage and longevity of this hard work. So put that everywhere. All right. Feels really good too. It's just so silky. It's really silky. I love that. Any excess, I just take it like that on my hands. So I let this set for like 30 seconds. I noticed that I do that more than I used to. Sometimes I would just go right in and immediately put foundation on, but I really recommend let it sit for a few minutes. It might just be how my skin is right now. It's in this transition period, and my skin just needs a lot more hydration. So I really want to like do what I can to let it soak up and just really dry. So, I mean, it's really not absorbing into my skin, but it's just like drying, you know what I mean? Just like painting a wall, let it dry before you start putting the paint on the wall. Makes sense, right? So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go in with the 3D foundation, which is Beige in 150. I'm going to put that everywhere. And then today really is just a really cool like glow look. I want my skin to just glow and just be luminous, which is going to be nice because my skin's already really dry. Right now it's in that phase. But I just want it to glow, you know? Like I want bronzers. I just want a pretty glow like I've been laying out. I just got a spray tan. Like that's the look I'm going for. So that's what I'm going to do. I did my brow product, which is the brunette brow liner. So get this on my website. And then I'm going to go in now under my brows with the very light concealer. Sometimes I will do a light beige. So I have both. I have a light beige and a light ivory. So I think I called it very light, but very light is the CC color. But it's light ivory, and I just kind of take it like that under my eyes. I end up putting a good amount. I don't always try to do that, but the thing about me when I'm doing my makeup is that I carry this all the way down my lid. So as I take this brush, which is the cream brush on my website under beauty tools, you can grab that as well, but I just kind of take this and I move it down my lid, you know? So I'm going to work this on now and get these brows on fleek, honey. So I want to talk to y'all about content. I love making content for my channel, and I really want like everybody to have a channel on YouTube. I really do. I'm like, you have a message, you know, talk to your people. So I want to know while you're watching this, if you can let me know what you're doing while you're watching. If you have never seen my channel before, and you don't know who in the world I am, well, thanks for coming. I'm Amber. And if you know, want to talk to me about like what you do, I would love to hear that. So like, what do you actually do? What do you create? Are you a creator? Are you in business? Do you bake? Do you use makeup? You know, if you own a business, what type of business is it? I want to know about you. You know, you can create shirts and jewelry, accessories. You can probably, I mean, you may own a boutique. Like, what do you do, you know? And if you don't have a business and you don't do anything like that and you work for someone else, maybe you work for a creator. You know, you work for somebody that is creative. I would love to know that as well. That would be so cool. Do you see how that just blended really well? And then I just take a little bit more on my lids. So what I do is I teach people also not only to have this flawless image with their cosmetics, their skincare regimen, so your skin is really reflecting on the care that you're giving it, but also creating really good content. So whatever you do that your profession is, YouTube could totally be a fit for you. And it's a lot of times very intimidating because there's a lot on YouTube and you just kind of think like, I don't know really where to start. And so that's what I do is I help you where to start your channel and everything. And it would be really cool to help you do that. So yeah, so I just want to talk to you about that. So whenever I got introduced to like, hey, you should have a YouTube channel, Olivia really shocked the mess out of me when she said that. And actually it doesn't surprise me that this is what I do because I actually do love to talk and I love, you know, really just interacting with others. You know, I just like being cute. I like doing stuff like that. All right, I'm just taking 2 shadows. I'm going to take Blossom today underneath my lid. And I'm using my palette right here. Who thinks I need to clean this palette? Yay or nay? I say yay. I need to clean this palette. It's funny because, you know, I plan that stuff and I'm like, I'm going to clean my brushes on. I'm going to clean my palette, you know. We plan that. I actually plan when I'm going to, like, because I do my own pedicures. For the most part, y'all, I do go about once a month or every 2 months, and I do go get a professional pedicure. But sometimes recently they've been rushing me and I'm not into it, or they massage my legs too hard and it hurts. And I'm like, you know what, screw that. So I asked them at the end of my pedicure and I'm like, can I have the little Puma, it's not Puma, pumice, I think, scrubber brush and that you used on my feet today? Okay, and now I'm going to go in with Sandcastle. Because I was like, y'all just throw that away. Can I have it? I would love to take that home. So now I have that in my shower. So every time I take a shower, I'm scrubbing my feet. And I shower every day. If it's not at night, it's in the morning. And yeah, and I'm like, this is the best. And then the last couple times I've gotten a pedicure, I've done gel. But I love getting the Color Street things for my toes. One of my best girlfriends sells it, and I'm like, give me that. It's so good. Okay, so this is that. So I'm actually planning now, and I'm like, when can I sit in front of my TV, watch a movie, and do that? When can I wash my brushes the same time, right? Like, I just do all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do hazelnut. I just want a really pretty glow, so I'm gonna start with hazelnut. And then when my look is complete, I'll come back, possibly. So we'll do that. I just want a real good matte on my eyes right now. And then I come back and I'll pop it with some shimmer. So speaking of, I'm like all over the place, y'all. When I do my makeup, I tend to do that. I'm just like blah, 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 all over the place. But I love creating content for YouTube and it's expanded my business. You know, 95% of my business is all online. You know, there is that 5% that I still have listen, I have a lot of clients in my town, surrounding cities around me that I can easily drive to. They can drive to me, but we've gotten so used to working virtually and shipping and mailing. I mean, do you see that? It's just really pretty, right? Shipping and mailing that now it's just like, hey, will you mail me? Blah, blah, blah. Will you do this? And I'm like, yep, absolutely. So I take care of them with their cosmetics that way. But the blessing of YouTube is that my business has now grown. So, I mean, everywhere. I'm all over the US. I think I just opened up in like 30 states in the US. And that's amazing. I'm like, this is so amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 3D foundation, take it on the back of my blender. My primers obviously had plenty of time to set, and now I'm going to take my foundation. And so now all my clients, I have so many clients and women that I mentor in my business, and I really help them with growing their brands and really how to engage with your audience. You know, like, I love you watching my videos so much. It inspires me. It actually gets me very excited when I sit down to record, because I cannot wait to talk to you. I can't wait to hear what you're doing. I can't wait to hear your comments. I mean, read your comment, hear your comments. I can hear, you know what? How cool would that be for you to speak your comments underneath, and I could literally hit play? Do you know how much more you would probably say? Yeah, than like sitting there typing everything out. So I mean, I just love it. And so, and then you and I, like, we connect, and then you end up DMing me, and then we exchange numbers, and then we talk on the phone, and then we connect there. And then it's just, we stay in touch with each other. We learn each other's families and like what we do. And it's so awesome. And so that's the coolest thing that being able to expand on YouTube has done for me. And, you know, I have so many testimonials of women that Olivia and I really help creating their channels and branding their self. You know, I really am the one that's really helping you get that content out and how to engage with your audience. And so while Olivia and I both do very well with that, Olivia is very good, and what she does well with is branding and really making sure that it's aesthetically pleasing, and, you know, all across every social platform that you have is very uniform and it looks good. And when people hear that music, or they see that image, or they see that graphic, they're like, oh, that's my girl, you know, that's my boy, whatever it is. And it just is so cool. And so that's what create content is. And it's awesome. So, you know, we have done these webinars, and these webinars are so powerful that you get in and you just get taught so much. It's going to really bless your business. And then you can end up getting in on our courses. You know, we have these amazing mastermind courses, and like an 8-week thing that you get in 8 weeks, and it's an acceleration to expanding everything that you do. It's insane, because that's what I have done. And that's what Olivia does. And it is really cool. So we are very excited that we get to teach other people how to be their true self online, how to take whatever you do well at, take that and put it into really great content, teach you how to do that, so then you can really start building your, you know, ideal business that you have planned and dreamed for, that you can really make that a reality. So, you know, it's one of those things that it's not really your best kept secret, but it kind of is. And we're like, we have done this. We are teaching other people how to do this every single day. So now we're going to be like on 10 with it. Like, let's go. It's really good. So there is a webinar coming up. So you want to make sure you get in the description and get the date for that webinar so you don't miss out. It's going to be so good. So lit, honey. And the mastermind, woo, is so... I mean, like, I literally am like, thank goodness for this mastermind program, because it's changed my world. Changed it. Changed my business. I mean, my kids, my husband, they're so involved with everything I do. And they're just like, they can really see it expanding. And not only that, like, you can actually see the financials, like, expanding. And it's like, okay, that's good. It's amazing. So we want to really teach you how to do the same thing. You know, we've been created by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and he has made us divined us. He has designed us, and he has obviously put us here for a purpose. The purpose is to tell everyone about him, right? Like, but he has designed us to be this, right? Like, what are you? And so I hope in your like prayer life that's really on point. So you really are figuring out who you're going to be. You're having clarity with that. But the good thing about the mastermind is that we really give you all of that. And these are women that really have strong faith, but we know how to put things in action, and we go hard for that. So, all right. So what I've done already is I have foundation everywhere. I did my perfecting concealer to highlight, and that was light ivory. Now I'm going in with Sculpted One. Sculpted One really helps me contour, create that jawline, get that on point. So good, right? I'm gonna take it right here. And this blending brush is everything. Every brush that we have is really good, but it serves a purpose. This brush right here, for me, it serves the best purpose for creating a really good contour look. So this is Sculpted One, and it really blends really well. It's not taken off my foundation. It's nice. It's very nice. So going back to when Olivia was like, you should be on YouTube, I was like, nope, there's a million people on YouTube. Don't need to be on YouTube. You know, I have no idea where to start. What do I even talk about? And she's like, talk about what you do. Like, duh. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, do makeup. Like, do your cosmetics. And I was like, oh. She was like, you teach everybody this already. And I was doing like live videos, you know, with my clients online. And she's like, you're starting to like already go virtual. I was like, yeah. And she's like, now just create that same content online. And I was like, girl, you something. You funny. Now that I have that on, then I end up going back and I just want to make sure I've highlighted everything else. Like, I'm good and I feel really good right now. But I'm going to go in with my translucent powder and I'm just going to set everything. Taking it on my blender. I'm going to take it right underneath where I contoured to really sculpt that. Bring it all the way in. So my first video on YouTube would be so funny. I'm going to link that below so you don't have to go search for it. It is so crazy because I'm just like, I don't know what to do, how to do this, right? Like, I'm just doing my best. And I did, and I put it out there. Doesn't have many views or anything, so, but it was a start. And so the point of that is you've got to start somewhere. Don't hesitate necessarily. Prepare as much as you can and then just do it. Do it, do it, do it. All right, so now that oh my Lanta, I just dropped my translucent powder all over my floor. Buzz. Great. Okay, so I'm going to take Latte and Glazed, and I'm going to mix these together, and I'm going to buff them right on the high points of my cheekbone, just like that. Just like that. And then I take it right in my temples and twirl it around. Circular motions and stay steady where you need it to be. Jaw. And then I just dust it everywhere. Love to take the same brush. It's that cheek brush. It's slanted. And I'm going to even take it right here in the other highlighter, and I'm going to take it right on the top of those cheekbones, just to give me a good pop right there. Because I'm not going to do cheek color at all. Just want to be really bronzed up. Okay, so I'm going to take my brow tint now in my eyebrows, because I did my brow liner. So now I'm going to take this brow tint and finish those brows. So pretty. Oh, I love this brow tint. Now I'm going to do liner. So definitely I just want to keep my eyes as simple as possible, which I like what I've already done with my eyes. I'm going to get my eyeliner. I thought I already brought it out here. I did bring it out here. I did bring eyeliner, and now I'm like, where's my eyeliner? Here it is. So I'm going to do liner pen. And I'm just going to go in and just literally line right against the root of these lashes. And just get it as smooth as possible. There you go. Just right on the root. Just want my lashes to pop. So I did my eyeliner like that. I'm going to go in with my lash primer. So now I'm going to come back right here with Candlelight, and I'm going to take it right on the inner corners and really help that pop right here with this glow, honey, glow in. Okay, so help that. So cute. Now I'm going to go in with this color, whoo, about to drop my tray, Crystalline, and I'm going to take it right on the tip of my nose. Right on the Cupid's bow, right at the top of my cheekbones, carry that above my brow, and really dust that in. And I'm just using like my all over eyeshadow brush for that. So cute, 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 cute. Love that. All right, and then I now want to do a little cleanup. So I take my cream shadow brushes, sweep it right there, clean that up. Normally I would do a Q-tip, but I'm not trying to perfect this too much, but enough. That's really cute. Okay, and then lips, and there we go, honey. So cute, and I love it. So this is my glow look. Super glowy, dewy, and I love it. And then I always finish with my setting spray, and that's right here. So, and there we go. Done. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I cannot wait to hear what you do, what you create. Definitely pop that below because I'm excited to read about it. DM me. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. I'm excited to welcome you right here as my BBF. You are amazing, and there's a really amazing content on this channel, so go check it out. So this was fun. I enjoyed it. I really feel good about my day. I'm going to go out and have the best day now with my glowy look, and yeah, it makes me feel so good. And so, yeah, check out my stories. Look right here, this hair. You can check out my stories on IG because I'll be posting about that. I do a lot of day in the lives there. So follow me, Amber Lykins. All my handles are below. But I cannot wait to see you in my next tutorial. So stay tuned and we'll see you next week.